Ready? So Victor's done another Eden run here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. Well, we got 1 week of June down, and it's been quite the ride. We've had some monster runs and a huge, sharp contrast to what last June did to us. So thank you all very much for all the support here. We're getting ever closer to the Get Down Mr. President Challenge, which I'm looking forward to. I know a lot of other people as well. And also, I'm looking forward to sharing this awesome artwork of the day here, submitted by, again, I'm going to butcher this name. I promise you one day I will get it. But this one coming in once again on the Sinvicta subreddit from Polaricito. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Polaricito. I think that one's probably closer. So, title of the thread was Sinvicta's War Paint. And then in the thread of this amazing art, they said, this is my new idea of Sin's mashup, and I added the mini Sinvicta, Sissy, Isaac, and Angela to tribute Lobotomy Corporation. Hope y'all like it. Hashtag pray for a powerful June. And I think that we are already on our way. So thank you very much, Polaricito, and everyone who upvoted that one. Absolutely amazing work. The detail, especially with the blackout ink that you use with a Sharpie or whatever type of pen that is just truly amazing. I love that style. CJ is gonna be Alpha Alpha Lima 1, Mike Zulu 0 Golf. We've got we got terrible damage, but we have a good tears rate. We have even worse movement speed, if you can believe that. 0.86 and 0.81 shot speed. Woof. Yeah. You have Berserk, though. Berserk is not an item you see me use all that often. The one you get from Tainted Samson's unlock, and it is okay. It's all right, I guess. You can use it. It's better suited not for bosses, but for clearing regular rooms, and we're going to immediately get rid of it because this is way better item. Sumptorium, baby. All right, it's time to rock and roll, Sumptorium. Show them how it's done. Sumptorium, one of the best space items in the entire game if you have the HP for it. It can take your hearts, doesn't matter what type, preferably red hearts, but you can take red hearts, soul hearts, bone hearts, etc., even eternal hearts, and turn them into Claudies, which will copy all of Isaac's tier effects for the entire run or until they are destroyed. And they do decay over time. They do also act as orbitals, so you can use them in a bind of Isaac. But they do help you with pretty much any sort of shortcomings you have in terms of the DPS department. As you see right here, again, our damage is just trash. 2.50 is abysmal. But we are firing so often and so frequently that it's barely noticeable. And that's good. That's what Sumptorium is designed to do, is to give you that support that you need whenever you have a sort of rough start here, especially on an Eden run. It wasn't specifically designed for an Eden run, but you know what I'm getting at. But the nice thing here is that because we're on such a low damage output start here for Eden, Claudie will at least allow us, the one thing we do have is we have lots of HP. So we can use that to our advantage here and say, okay, we have plenty of soul hearts here. We don't have to worry about our red hearts that much. We can actually turn them into DPS. It's essentially Sumptoriums are essentially, if you really squint hard enough to think about this analogy, it is a damage converter, right? It takes your HP and turns it into damage. That's what you need. Oh wow, the pentagram here, and yeah, big shot in the for our damage. So go to the question of the episode from last week's episode, the Edenheimer episode, which is a very popular one, and it was another installment of our Oppenheimer sort of spoofs there for Isaac. This one came down from Pass Me Down Jeans, and in the comment they say, question of the episode, do you think that the troll mechanics of Isaac actively hurt the game, or is it part of the game's identity at this point? Would you get rid of the troll mechanics if you could? I don't know if it hurts the game or not. I wouldn't be able to say either way. Some people enjoy the trolling, some people don't. When you see it as often as I do, obviously it gets old after a while, but it is part of the Isaac charm, and also, remember, of the design. That is how it's designed, people to play. So I think that Isaac, if it wasn't so trolly, the times that you're expecting to get trolled and then you're pleasantly surprised when you don't get trolled are even more special, rather than it just being just an annoying free-for-all of, well, we're never going to get trolled, or we're always going to get trolled. There is a I would hesitate to say healthy mixture of trolling, but it's probably a little more balanced than what people may initially think about. I know that might be a little insane for me to say. Might be a little crazy for you to hear. But at this point, you get so used to it, it would be not Isaac if it didn't troll, right? So I think that as annoying as the troll engine can get, it's just how the game has been made, and it wouldn't feel right to not have Isaac pull its BS all the time. I think I'd be more frightened that it wasn't doing that than if it did, as it does. We're gonna lose a couple Claudies here. This is a terrible room for Suntorium. Tell them to stay, of course, though. But the problem with this is that now I don't have their firepower, and also they run the risk of running into fires because they will move as Isaac does. So we're gonna lose some Claudies here. That's just a nature of the beast, unfortunately. Trying to protect you, Claudie gang. I really am. Our damage has significantly improved, though, and I'm really happy about that. Our responsibility, though, with great power comes great responsibility, and this is one of those times where you've got to protect your Claudies. They are your team. You can't lead them astray. Don't let them run into rocks, like spike rocks or poops or fires or anything like that can harm them. So you have your own job to do. They'll do their job, but you got to do your job as well. It's a team effort. That's why you'll frequently see me back myself into a corner. Because I'm not convinced that actually hit. You'll see myself frequently back myself into like a little cubby hole here or anything. That's because I want to layer the Claudies on top of one another. That way that they're easier. It's a more focused point of damage, but also I know exactly where they are. And I can control them better and keep them safe, which in turn extends the Claudie formation or their Claudie life, which in turn also helps our DPS on the long term. It's another terrible room here for Claudies because not only all the rocks, but everything is firing randomly. So we've lost pretty much all of our Claudies in this one room, and mostly thanks to the Stonies and these rocks over here. So secret room should be left of there, maybe. Ooh. BFF plus Sumptorium is absolutely massive. We can get it. Really? Really? The secret room wasn't there, huh? I guess it's in that the elbow of the room to the left of the item room. Super secret room should be there. We're gonna get denied, aren't we? We need 1 cent. $0.01 game is all I'm asking. I decided to take that half soul heart that we just got and put it to one more Claudie. I don't like fighting black Gurglings, even though they're not the worst. The yellow champion Gurglings are the worst, but this one's pretty bad too. The growth hormones, which is fine. Contract from below is great. Could have taken the Eye of the Occult because that could have also given us Leviathan. Now I really got to make a decision, though. We don't have enough to buy BFF. BFF is our priority here. We can use a Soul Heart. We can use the Soul Heart to try to tap for 1 penny on the sack room. It's a 50-50 shot, unless these fires do it for us. Oh, of course not. Okay, we got there, but it did cost us. That's an expensive Soul Heart. So now the second part is here. This seemingly would be the easier part. We just have to sidestep these spikes here. We don't have to worry about spike damage affecting our Claudies. It's no big deal. That was much easier than hoping that we were going to pass the 50-50. All right, so we get BFF. It's absolutely massive for our Clots. It's big-time damage. It gives us the opportunity to have a little bit more leeway when it comes to if we don't get any more damage upgrades, including Tears Ups, we still have the ability to produce supercharged Claudies, and that's what we were going for. Okay. Time to get serious here. We need to start thinking about long term. We've got our damage down for now. If we can stabilize our HP and get the Claudies up to a ridiculous level, we should be able to overcome any shortcomings for our DPS. So really what Sumptorium does is it gives you more options to win. Because then it's like you don't have to worry about getting exclusively damage upgrades, right? If you get enough red heart HP, you can win with just Sumptorium, and I will stake everything on that. If you have, okay, maybe not everybody, but if you give me just Sumptorium and 12 red hearts, I can win pretty much any run with that. That gives you enough firepower to fuel your DPS without having to ever be worried about not getting a Tears upgrade or a shot speed upgrade or just a regular damage upgrade. You have all the pieces there that you need. Take Mr. Mega here, which is nice. Okay. Enough for possibly another Soul Heart in the shop. Still not going to use this half heart yet. We get Diplopia in here, which we can take advantage of with Diplopia. We can take this into the Devil Deal, but we're not leaving with it because Sumptorium is too valuable for us at this point. The rule of Diplopia is that if you think you're going to have a better opportunity to use it, you probably won't. I think we all know that from watching Sinvicta runs. Okay. Gotta be locked in here. We can stand and squab with pretty much anything that the game throws at us right now. We just need, if we can just get some red hearts. We don't even need a red heart container. Just drop some freaking red hearts, game. Keys. We don't need keys though. In actuality, you really don't want anything but red hearts for a Sumptorium build. Soul Heart builds make it very difficult unless you have a Soul Heart generator to get that critical mass of Claudies, unless if you also have cancer or something like that. That sort of mitigates the low life. It's gonna be Fallen. And we get Backstabber. So I'm glad that I didn't go pick up Diplopia. There still could be a play though for Diplopia. A little wasteful to try for a magic mush with only 3 mushrooms and only 4 bombs. Now, if we happen to get some Soul Hearts or a Tinted Rock or maybe, I don't know, an Eternal Heart, something, I mean, anything, then we can talk to Diplopia. But for right now, there's no reason for us to spend 15 cents on a non-reroll shop and try to get it. So we're just gonna drop Diplopia. Was going to be a wasted opportunity, wasted effort. I'll try one. Secret might be here. It is. I'll go down to 25. Okay. Still not in a great spot here. This is getting a little dicey here. Need some help. We just need red hearts. Oh, we need. We're not asking for a lot, just asking for a little bit. Axe Stabber, of course, is huge for us. Seeing lots of stuff drop except for the thing that we need. Then, of course, it does that. Yeah, remember when we were talking about Isaac Troll mechanics? Yeah. I'm going to use some Thorium here to get into the boss trap. I was hoping that there was going to be just a regular HP upgrade, to be honest, but as it goes with Troll Engine, the second you start wanting something, it usually shows up all the time, is when you've already lost. Big time stacking backstabs right there. Big time. Spot there. Also another clot there. Oh, he's still alive. See how ridiculous it is? This is only with 3 clotties, and they start spreading like that. It gets very, very difficult, unwieldy. Trying to push the tiers and front load the damage. Might as well. Bible Tract was doing absolutely nothing. Only 3% chance, but we need to see something, son. You can't just produce nothing and expect to stay on the team. You're gone. Kick rocks. 1 bonk. Fine. Get a reverse fool card, which would only be interesting if there is a reroll pedestal in a secret room. I guess we'll take Dreamcatcher. I don't know what this game's aversion is with dropping red hearts. I really don't right now. Well, I mean, actually, you know damn well what the aversion is. The aversion is of course that we need it. That is what's going on here. Moon card, Lover's card. Hierophant card's great.
The Hierophant.
You get the Rotten Clotties, as you just saw right there. We already blow up the Keeper. We must have. We must have destroyed a Keeper for it to be 73%, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay, but even with that Lover's card here, we can easily more than double the amount of damage that we were doing here, based on assuming that all of our Clotties were going to hit the same target. And you see just the rapid scaling that we have just from the sheer amount of tiers that we're throwing out now. A very patented Invicta full clear, all for leprosy. Yep. All right. Dip into the sack room here. Obviously, we're not making boss rush. Got our Clotty army with us here, so this is gonna be good. Now, Dreamcatcher is also very nice to have. It's the reason why I picked it up from the shop, because of the fact we have Sumptorium. If we are in a pinch and we just need to get more Clotties, we can do so with the half heart that we gain from Dreamcatcher every floor. Do get an HP upgrade, thankfully. And we don't have to worry about mulling over whether or not we're going to take a Devil Deal or keep our Red Heart containers, but Krampus is going to take away 2 of our clots. We don't get the lump of coal, and we'll head on down. Bombas here, and also got the dead end. Dead end number 1 of the level. Look at that. Going right to it. Stop. The Ultra Secret Room. We'll take card reading. I also do want the Crackjack. Oh my gosh. Wait, what kind of Ultra Secret Room is this? Come on, game. Now, that's just straight up rude right there. We get an Ultra Secret Room and it's just a bunch of keys. You gotta feel hard done by that. Especially if you don't need any keys. That's the... That was very rude, game. Another red heart here, which is great for us. Wait, another dead end. Right. Definitely have the HP luxury to go in here, and we wasted it and get more keys, which is something we definitely needed. Right. Let's go to the real side of the map, shall we? Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. It's truly astounding. No, you know what? You can keep. I don't care. Actually, no, I want the bomb. No, you know what? You can keep. Okay. Well, I will at least check out this dice room. We could have saved 2 keys, but a reroll opportunity here, which I am not going to take. Not trust this run at all with a reroll. Eternal Heart, nice. So now we're starting to get our HP starting to build here. Really start scaling out our damage with our Clot army. I'd say that we've stabilized our HP pretty well. Keeper's Kin. It'll spawn spiders every time we destroy an environmental object, like a pot. Second shop is significantly worse than the first shop. Parallel to that amazing Ultra Secret Room. Could go back and get Crackjacks, which I still might. For the record, I don't blame Crystal Key at all for that. That's 100% troll engine right there. Knights are another mob you just gotta really be careful with your bodies for. Spawned a host and killed those Clotties. Okay, this is good. That room right there is what we want. Now, one thing I don't understand is why Sumptorium has a cooldown. It's not like you're going to not use all the HP in a room, right? I don't know. I don't understand why Sumptorium has to be an instant, or not an instant cast. And I am going to. I'm gonna sit here and get these hearts. We've already missed boss rush anyway. This is going to massively increase our damage and allowing us to really pick up the pace here I'm really disappointed that we haven't had any tier effects whatsoever other than Backstabber, which is good. I mean, Backstabber is S tiers. It's double S tier, I would say. Maybe triple S. But I would like to see some kind of, I don't know, even just Death Touch or something like that would help us greatly here. And remember, we've got BFF, so anytime that we get any, oops, waste of a Cloddy there. Anytime we get any damage upgrade, that's just going to extend the amount of damage that we can push out of these clots. And it makes them tougher, it makes them stronger, and definitely way more effective at taking out the enemies. Get 4 more Cloddies out of this, and then we're good to go. We can always clear the next level while still using our Sumptorium. We're getting close to the critical mass now, I would say, of clots, which is good. But remember, they're going to start dying off here in the late game. That is a lot of damage right there. Uno mas. I don't know how to say Cloddy in Spanish, in Espanol. But I will say uno mas. All right. Let's go destroy Depths 2. Okay, so that was Mega Mush. I'm not going to take the red portal. There was a greed fight in the secret room, which means that we don't have to worry about a greed fight in the shop, which is nice. The Bible, which we could use it against Mom, but in my opinion, just a little bit unnecessary. Can even stop a charging Dingle because of the sheer amount of shots that we're throwing around every single room. All we have to do is just keep them alive. Okay, just checking out the just gotta check out the entire wrong way, as we do. Room might. No, we've already been in the secret room. This could be the super secret room. But we get 2 soul hearts. Yeah, this is where you want to be. This is what all that work we put into keeping these clots alive. Making sure that we're maximizing their lifespan so they can build up to this critical mass here. This is what dreams are made of, man. Body Gang is alive. Well, that was never mind. That was Magic Mush. Holy moly. I thought that was Mega Mush. Well then. Yeah. That's going to be significantly more. We can even use Mama Mega to get into Boss Rush. Wow. Wow, okay. 95% deal with the devil, by the way. Apologies to Jam Jar Boy. The full card, we get Small Rock as well. Oh, the spires we have. We don't want to kill Mom yet, and I do want the Ouija board. Now we don't really have any motivation to stay here and fight the boss rush, except for getting just another item to work with. And possibly lots of hearts to replace all the Cloddies that we're going to be losing here. As you see, we have a bunch of hearts dropping, which is nice. Dark One can't do anything. We just can't be underneath where bosses and stuff spawn, otherwise it's going to wipe out our Claudies. In a bad way. Red hearts. You see your Magic Mush just took our damage to the next level here. That was without any backstabber procs either. I honestly didn't even know that Polycephalus was there. Make it fatty trying to get one over on us. Look at that. Just the it is just a wall of tears. Oh my god. Famine went headfirst into the storm, man. Famine, just forget about it. You ain't cool. You ain't never been cool. You've been chilly. Chilly ain't never been cool. Oh yeah, we gotta fight Mom again. 95% Devil Deal, by the way. 95%. Yeah. Yeah, remember when we were talking about the troll engine in this episode? That's the level of trolling you can expect when you play the Binding of Isaac. At least I can. Definitely used to it by now. Would have been nice to maybe get a Devil Deal tier effect, but that's not going to happen on this lap. There's the entire level, by the way. We are making it happen. Two hearts. It's a lot of Claudies. Spectral tears are nice because obviously, we can shoot through environmental objects. The entire southern side of the map, everybody. Let's go to the east side. All right, go. Side has been found. Now let's go on over to the north side. There we go. And now let's go into the south side again. All right. You can have that red door. Crystal key. Thank you. Our Devil Deal. We could get Abba Dabba Ding Dong for Leviathan, but we don't want Soul Hearts here as our only form of I wonder if the Claudies do contact damage with Mom's heals. Yeah, we don't want just exclusively Soul Hearts. Looking for a red portal. Be nice to have. Can't tell from the shape of the map whether or not it's supposed to go south of the secret room or north. It looks like south, but it's probably not, to be honest. And just got to replace our Claudies. They do become... Wow, it was down here. They do become very fragile and weak. We almost made Hush. And we could get Incubus, but again, there's just no reason for us to take Incubus here. Because we have Sumptorium. Sumptorium just trumps everything. We got one red portal, and it was the only level that we really didn't want a red portal for. All right, you can make it up to us card reading by giving us a red portal in the chest. Give us a red portal in the chest, we'll do a victory lap. How about that? The deal's the deal. All right? It was designed to get the Claudies stuck. Look at that. Alright, Fallen. Should get one shot here. Not one shot, but pretty much. We're just gonna lose Claudies to the spread shot of Stanley. Inevitable. Look how fast when you push those tiers up into your target. Look how fast it just collapses their HP. And we got a red portal, so we are going to be doing a victory lap. There you go. Ah, that is a large dark chest here. Lost all of our Claudies. Every single one of them. Save for the ones that we just spawned. Yeah, we saved one Claudie out of that. Second seed, Bravo Hotel Victor Alpha 3 Sierra 6 Foxtrot. These portals do not work, fortunately. Hopefully they get fixed in the next patch, which is going to be a pretty substantial one. My guessing on that one. We have the balancing patch with all the nominations that people were talking about. Other things that are being patched. Rocket in the jar. All right, so we need our red hearts back here. Now, what is another? This is a good question for the mosh pit. What is another item that would be absolutely perfect? This build, the Seraphim, I think. Yeah, there we go. What is one other item that exists in this game that would be absolute cinema for this build? Anybody? Anybody? That's right, Hinge Eater. Finally get another tiers upgrade, so we are going to be able to max out our tiers rate, thankfully. And that's just going to further multiply the amount of damage that we can do. Yeah, Pin did not make it. Another range upgrade here. Mom's Knife is great, but not for what we want right here, in my opinion. The Sumptorium Mom's Knife combo is very good. It's very nice. Mongo baby. Come on down, Mongo. You got BFF too. It's very, very strong. But I'd rather have the range right now rather than having to worry about keeping our clot safe. Obviously, with Magic Mush here, it's just going to be It's a walkover now. But before we even had Magic Mush, remember how bad off it was looking for us. Not terrible, obviously, but it was not looking solid with this start. But it was Sumptorium that single-handedly carried us through those dark times. Which was my point, is that Sumptorium is good enough to where you don't have to worry about your stats so much, as long as you're efficient at protecting your Claudies, making sure your damage is staying consistent, making sure you're not overusing Sumptorium, which is another danger of it. You're going to be rewarded with eventually a power curve that the game cannot keep up with. What? Here, one more room. Our map looks like a giant Gundam that has 2 power gloves on. He's pointing to the east. A big old Gundam. Which was an anime I actually have never really seen. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never actually watched an episode of Gundam before. I believe that was Shoop to Whoop. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will take eye drops. It breaks the tears cap. And you give us red portals, we're gonna bum rush it. And we also get the benefits of, look at just the sheer volume of tears. Hey, Crackjacks. Sorry I didn't pick you up in the other room there, Crackjacks. This will not sacrifice our Claudies, I don't think. No, it will turn the clots into coins. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to do that. No, thank you, game. You almost got me. See, if it wasn't for EID, I wouldn't have been able to have it. We still have our full card from the last boss rush, so we might as well do this. All right, fine. Go on down, Incubus. We got Conjoined now just to give us even more ridiculous tears. And this is not a good boss rush. But I guess we could take Key Bum for reasons. You see those spike rocks there. Yeah, this is firing on all cylinders right here. Firing all the cannons. I do like that our tears are actually disappearing. Notice how half of them are just disappearing because the game won't animate them anymore. There's too many things on the screen. There we go. Get Eve's Mascara. Holy moly. Well then, Eve's Mascara, Mega Mush, or not Mega Mush, Magic Mush, and Sumptorium with Backstabber. Yeah, this is. I don't think we're approaching new territory. We've definitely had a stronger run than this in March. This is just madness, but I'm going to do it just because of damage. Yeah. For the record, I would not have done this normally, but just because this run is just so very well over. This is a this is just a mad amount of tears right here. But for the record, Haemolacria is a DPS down, big time DPS down here. Yep, thank you for the red portal. Anything that survives the initial volley will not survive the second. Yep. Yep, old Skull-X didn't know what hit him. This is a good example of tier height as well, though. Tier height can be real bad in the wrong conditions. Go see Old Hushy. I don't know how this is going to work out against Old Hushy. This could be iffy. The Two of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh man. Okay, Spoonbender with this build is going to help us out greatly. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that Marks doesn't reset, not reset, but break the tears cap. There's so many red hearts here. All right, well, let's see what happens here with Old Hushy. Good luck, Old Hushy. Sheer amount of shots going in the air right now is absurd. And notice how they are all hitting Hush on the after it splits because of Spoonbender. They double back around and instantly proc backstab. Wow, that is a very quick Hush kill right there. And appreciate the red portals here. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I'm honestly shocked that Isaac got through all that, but boss armor be boss armor. Hush couldn't survive it because even though he has his super boss armor, we were just hitting him so often that it just didn't matter. Isaac, on the other hand, was bouncing all around the place, so oh my god. Okay, this might crash the game. Let's see. Swarm of angry bubbles. Yeah, you know we're gonna go fight Delirium. Come on now. Come on now. It's Sunday. What a great way to start off the week here. Wrap up the first week of June and begin the second week. Holy smokes. This is a very, very powerful run. Again, I don't know if it's new territory, but you throw all that damage together and you could be looking at a possibility. It might be a candidate. I didn't think so until I saw just how fast we killed Hush. And Cricket's body is only going to make this even more ridiculous. Yeah, that was... all four of those chubs spent more time dying than they did doing anything. It is just a carpet bomb of everything. The whole room just gets obliterated here. Okay, game. Just tell me where the bosses are here, right? No? Okay. So apparently we've spawned a void that doesn't have any bosses. That's interesting. Haven't seen that one before. Red heart here. We are definitely capped on clots, but there are bosses on this floor, right? Game, like there are bosses. Or are you just trying to make me look dumb again? These full clears again. I mean, oh, hang on. How many rooms have we cleared or seen already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 39 rooms. And we have not seen a boss fight yet. Make that 41 rooms. What is happening? Map actually bugged? I mean, this is the most max level Sinvicta navigation that we have ever had. Ever. That is unbelievable. All of our clots are dead. Delirium does. But we still have Conjoined. We still have Incubus. I don't know what he was doing over there in the corner. Oh no, wait. We have one Claudius still left. I have to see this. I have to see how many more rooms are there before we started finding bosses. Ended rock down there, but I don't care. We did get spun from that growth hormone. We had 2 growth hormones and a roid rage. What an absolute nightmare of a map. Look at this. Just keeps going. Found a boss here. Okay, there they are. So this game, somehow we managed to... This game was at least 70% no bosses on the top. That is actually next level Sinvicta navigation right there. Wow. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. What a first week of June it was, and if this is the start of the next week, June is looking like a complete and total reversal from last year. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. Hope your Junes are going off great. Today is Papa Victa's birthday, so we're going to be taking him out for dinner. Should be a lot of fun. If you want to wish Papa Victa a happy birthday as well, do it so in the comments. I will make sure that he sees it. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like things and pages of mine like Mr. Lathan, C-Top18, and Bradley Schoenhide. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac Vit episode, good lord, man, just go to Patreon. Patreon.com. You know where to go. Great job, Brain.